Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Tanya, please?
This is?
Hey, Tanya, how are you? This is Jubal from Brook and Jubal in the Morning.
Hi, I'm good.
Good, I'm glad to hear it. I was worried about you.
Okay. Who are you again?
My name is Jubal, and I host a radio show called Brook and Jubal in the Morning. There's 3 of us on the phone right now. There's me, there's Brooke,
Hey, how you
there's
doing?
Jose.
Hey!
Okay, hi everyone.
Hi,
Okay.
Tanya, and we have been so worried about you.
Why?
Well, because you missed a flight recently, and that's a big thing we do on our show. We have like a segment where it's like, did you miss your flight recently? We track people down and try to figure out why they missed their flight. It's kind of crazy.
so bad.
We're a kooky morning show.
What?
Yeah. So you were supposed to take a flight recently with a dude named Patrick to Mexico, and you just didn't show up.
How do you know that?
You know everything. And also, he emailed us.
Yeah, there you go.
Patrick told us about your first date and said that you guys had planned a trip to Mexico for the next weekend, but you left him at the airport.
Oh my god.
And I mean, that's a lot. Like, the whole story is pretty crazy. So maybe you were just feeling overwhelmed and you didn't know how to tell him. That's what I'm hoping for.
It was just a really weird thing that happened with the airport, and it was just really weird.
You're on the no-fly list.
She got detained.
It's kind of really embarrassing. It's a mistake, an embarrassing mistake, and I just kind of leave it at that.
You
Wait.
peed your pants in the security line because you were scared.
What? Where do you come up with
That happens to me all the time.
That's so
It is
weird.
embarrassing, but it's okay.
I believe that.
No, that's not
We
it.
asked you to go through the security machine, and you took off your clothes and asked for a strip
Oh
search
my
instead.
God. Stop
It
guessing.
can be embarrassing, but I've done it too.
No, it's just, listen, it's 100% me. It had nothing to do with Patrick at all.
But what could be so embarrassing that you spend this amazing date with someone, agree to go on a long weekend to Mexico,
Oh my
and then
god.
ditch out of it all and, like, leave him high and dry?
It just, I went to the airport. I was very excited to go on this trip, and
You did.
yes, I went to the airport. I went and I checked in, had my stuff ready to go, and they asked for my passport, and I said, why? I mean, I have, my driver's license, and they're like, no, you need a passport, and I was like, why? I'm just going to Mexico, and they were like, yeah, you need a passport, and I truly had no idea that you need a passport to get into Mexico and Canada? Like,
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
Very
I
important.
really know. I seriously thought, like, it's all the same continent. Like,
Welcome to the last 15 years of the world.
Oh, no.
So you forgot your passport.
no, I didn't forget it. I don't have one. I don't travel a lot.
Oh.
I didn't know. I seriously did not know. And I was mortified standing there, and I don't have a passport, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to tell Patrick that, like, how absolutely idiotic I felt. So
I do know how you can tell him, Tanya. I really do know how you can tell him.
how is he even going to believe me? I've been trying to figure it out, and I don't even know what to say.
Well, you kind of already did because he's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the phone.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, it's very embarrassing that you wouldn't call somebody and have the respect to at least let me know what's going on.
Whoa.
Oh,
Oh, you're
Patrick.
kind of mad, aren't you, Patrick?
Hot.
Patrick, I am so sorry. I was so embarrassed in that moment, and I literally had no idea what to do, what to say. I felt so stupid that
Yeah,
I
well-
didn't know this.
So, I mean, you could have told me. Like, you didn't have to just blow me off. Like, it's kind of crazy that you wouldn't even call or let me know. And then I went by myself. Like,
I
to
know.
a couple's weekend by myself.
I know.
It's basically the worst trip of Mexico that I've ever taken. And I was there one time during El Nino.
Oh, God.
Damn, Tanya, you're worse than El Nino.
It's a hurricane.
Tanya, it is pretty weird that you were that embarrassed by a passport snafu.
Listen, I understand that it sounds crazy. I don't travel a lot. I don't know these things. I had no reason to know these things. And Patrick, the entire weekend that you were gone, knowing that you were there, I was drinking margaritas, sitting at home thinking about you the entire time.
Aw.
Well, it was good that you were thinking about me. All you had to do is send one text, make one phone call. That's it.
Whoa.
I am apologizing. I have taken 100% of the blame for this. If you were listening, as you were supposedly listening while I was talking this entire time to a bunch of radio DJs, I said that I would take 100% fault for this. I am sorry.
So, okay, I hear your apology on that, but now we have a whole other issue. I mean, what are you, 12 years old? You don't have a passport? You don't travel? I mean,
Wait, that's still
I
an issue.
haven't had a reason to have one, Patrick. I didn't know.
like, kids, like babies, come out of the wombs and get passports and travel all over. Your parents must have kept you locked in your face.
You know what?
Like, what?
This right here is why I didn't tell you, okay? This is why I had no idea how to tell you. Because I was worried that you were going to sit here and berate me for not knowing something. You could just be really nice, be a good guy.
It's not a matter of not knowing something. It's a matter of just having the brain to figure out, like,
Whoa.
Patrick, we know you're angry, but like, I thought you really liked this girl, dude.
I did, but she doesn't have a passport. What kind of person doesn't have a passport?
There's lots of people that don't have passports.
No, there's not. I don't know anybody. You know anybody? I don't know anybody who doesn't have a passport.
Mine's almost expired. I might not have one soon.
Mine just expired, actually, so I technically don't have one
I
either.
have one, so.
You know, like, to get a passport, you go to the post office and take a picture and just mail it out and they send it back to you. Like, it's not rocket science by any means.
Oh, man.
No, I know what I'm supposed to do now. I can go and get one, and we can go on a trip together. We can do it the right way this time.
All right,
There we
well,
go.
Tanya, would you like to go out with Patrick
Wow.
on a second date? We can do dinner. We'll pay for dinner. If you guys want to go on a trip, that's on you. But if you get a passport, you'd be willing to go out with Patrick again.
Yes, it was my mistake. I would like to go on another date with Patrick.
Wow, I'm impressed. I mean, he said some mean things, so.
He's upset.
Patrick, do you want to go out with Tanya again?
I mean, somebody that can't call you back and is not responsive. And what person, again, does not have a passport? I would never go out with her again.
What?
Oh.
After she was your dream girl and you were obsessed with her, the passport's the breaking point.
My dream girl is gorgeous, nice, beautiful smile, and you know what? She has a passport.
Okay. All right, Patrick, we found your deal breaker, I guess. So,
You know what? Forget the whole thing. Forget that I even said yes. You are not the person I thought you were. You're crazy.
I may be crazy, but at least I have a passport.
it does have a point. Important PSA today for the second date update. Everybody, make sure you go get your passport, everybody.